Aloha! I hope y'all are doing well. Hopefully that wasn't loud. I changed the volume on my microphone. I need some more apple juice. Celebratory apple juice. We're just gonna do a quick little breakdown of the charts. I'm still looking for this is my target. How do we draw a box? We're gonna say our target will be generous. It's gonna be here. 25 to 30. Wow, that's very generous. This is our area. Not financial advice. But hey, this is kind of cool because we were right. Technically, this is 2 pumps. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C, and then a pump here. There's also that. So I was looking at this blue one, but there's ABC, and then there's also ABC. So there's like a red B, a red A, a red C, but there's also underneath the red C, there's a white A, white B, white C. The red box is your buy zone, and the white box is your buy zone for the larger one. And then there was a second pump in between the big one and the one that we just did and got our profits on. And it starts in this buy zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. And so, oops. I got in here. Maybe even here. So, now, when we first started talking earlier today, we were still up here. Maybe we were right here, I'm not sure. But we are definitely coming down. So I'm just going to be patient and wait for it to come down here. And we have not gotten the confirmation on ABC yet. We did get this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or, okay, so that was rejected. And there was another, I'm not sure. But anyways, there's a ABC, and this is the buy zone for this smaller Elliott wave. But I'm pretty sure we need to be playing this one because we're looking at another big move. And the moves usually take 2 days. How long is this? Yeah, 1 day, 22 hours. And our cool off period, let's look at this cool off period, where we, let's not, okay, we'll do it right from the top. Why not? There's 1. So this is a cool off period. That's 1 day, a cool off period of 1 day. Let's look at this cool off period from right there at the top to 1. That's 1 day, 6 hours. Cool off period right from the top puts us at 1 day, 1 hour. Okay, now we need to move this over to roughly there. One day, 2 hours. Okay. So this is our target. Now, just because we're looking like, just because this is the target doesn't mean that it can't do this and go, you know, boom, 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 3 times it touched. And technically this A was the deepest correction. Well, not really. It was perfectly matched. So A, B, C. This C was the deepest, but it was also met with another one that was exactly the same depth. So all that to say, we could get this down here tonight. So we could see this price, and it is dumping. So we're almost at our stop loss. And here's my short. I just took a 1,000 XRP short. I'm so terrified of shorts in this bull market because if you guys remember, that's how I lost half of my money. Where so that's the last one. Oh. Well, I lost it somewhere over there. But yeah, I lost some. On the 1 hour. Okay, so let's come over here real quick, and we are seeing a pullback, or pullback to the upside. I don't know. We're seeing Tether dominance, USDT dominance. Now looks like it is on the 1 hour. On the one, okay, let's look at the 15. Let's look at the 30. No, okay. 10. Where can we get some separation here? This is still lower. Okay, so we have not gotten any kind of divergence pattern yet. But it stopped dumping, and so it's moving. So on these smaller time frames, if I'm going to be using the 15-minute over here with XRP, I might as well try to keep an eye on the 15-minute with Tether dominance. But I'm going to be paying attention to any kind of bullish divergence that ends up coming up. And what that might look like is a momentum wave that ends up coming down and then going up and doing this, right? But price action would go up and down right there, and then during this it's when it comes up. So that would effectively be this exaggerated divergence pattern right here. It would either be this one, which, you know, if we're measuring from here then we would get that exaggerated divergence. Or it could be this one where the price comes even lower and does the same thing. And we would just get, this would be the regular divergence. So either one of these is what we're looking for, and we're not going to find that out until we get some kind of momentum wave. So what we'll probably see is money flow going up, you know, something like that, and the momentum wave will come back down, and money flow is still going up, so we'll have a weak momentum wave, and then it'll pop off. And let's look at the time. That's 3 hours. So 3 hours until we get a bullish divergence. So what does that mean for XRP? It means that XRP is probably going to come back up over the next 3 hours. So down here right now, so 1, and it's flat, 2, 3, and then after 3 and 4 it dumps. So and I honestly, I got in and I was like, where was I? Where did it happen? It let's look at the 15-minute. It came down twice. I got in on, like, I think it was right here. I got in here and then it just dumped. It just dumped. And then it came up and then it dumped again. I was like, oh my gosh, when is this going to end? And then finally it took off. But I was all the way up here. So, and so now, let's look at, this is July 17th. Okay, it's 12 minutes so far. So July 17th, 1345, 1400. July 17th, 1400. 18, 17, and 1400. Okay. So let's look at this. It's this area right here. And we shall analyze for so yeah, that's a bearish divergence. So we have this right here, exaggerated bearish divergence. We have momentum waves going down. Wow, this is crazy, y'all. And we have flat price action. And that was, I bought in somewhere in here. So 1400. Okay, so I bought in here at 12, we'll call it 12:30. And that's 12:15, 12:30. Okay, 12:45. That's 12:30 right there. So I bought in right here. And then it pumps up, drops down, which, so the price of XRP drops, and then it goes up, and then it drops again, and then it goes up, and it drops again, and then it goes up. So I bought in here, and the price drops, and then it goes up, and then it drops again, and it goes up, and then it drops, and then it takes off. Wow. So, wow, we're almost, maybe I should sell my long, since I'm expecting it to go up right now. Because we have plenty of time for it to come down. So, maybe if it goes up some more, I should sell it. 16.6. I was at over 1700 before. This short position is helping offset this. What I should have, well, I put a small position in because I'm head shy from getting, okay, so here's where people are going to think that, like, this is where I would normally buy. I would buy here, and then it's gonna drop, and it's dropping to 3. We determined it's 325 to 333. We'll call it 333. 325 to 333. Where's a box? I want to draw a box. Oh, rectangle. So 324, 5. Okay, so 325 to 333. That's our target right there. I mean, so technically should do that. It might drop down. What are these sizes? 10,000, 10,000. So 2,000. Those are some big orders. I might change those. Wow. But yeah, so that's the plan. I'm just gonna let the market come to me. Come to me, my love. I might since I've got some separation on this short position, I might change this to 5,000. So put 4 more thousand in here on the short. Once I see this come up, let's look at a smaller time frame. So yeah, we could see something coming up, and get some movement to the upside temporarily. I might do that. We'll wait and see if it comes up to here. I can put in an order here. I don't know. I don't know if that's how you put a 1,000. I think that's how you do it. All right. Well, we'll try. See what happens there. But anyways, yeah, not financial advice. I'm still like learning how to use this platform and all that, but we're doing well. I mean, a monkey could do well in a bull market, so that's I do need to give myself credit though, because we are kind of killing it here. Our profits are 16,664. So 16664. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, which is the element of carbon. 666 is a harmonic that is it's like an occultic harmonic, but it's actually like a healing frequency. And so religious, like, I think the reason why the 666 thing is so faux pas in religion is because they don't want people to like understand that it's actually like, I don't know, it's actually healing and helpful, but you know, I don't know. I'm still learning about it all, but I mean, there's that, and a lot of like bright minds referred to the number 6 or 3 sixes, and also 369 as well, like Nikolai Tesla, as being like the whole reason why he was able to like come up with so many inventions and things like that. So I don't know. You kind of wonder when it comes to like religion, why they do certain things or put certain things in the Bible, or teach certain things to people so that we don't question the narrative. I mean, think about 501c3s and how, for example, like the entire body of the church was 100% behind getting the um, the medicine for the pandemic, and that was a big push within the church communities, and they were basically, maintaining their 501c3 status by doing this top-down instruction thing. And so it's like, well, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of thinking for myself and doing things like, independently. And I independently came across the value of the number 6. So I don't know. When things in the Bible or things in the church say not to do things, I look at it with I take it with a grain of salt, definitely. And yeah, it's interesting. It's all so interesting. A cube has 6 sides, right? Top, bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if you take a cube and you unroll it, you have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then at the 2 slot, you put 5 and 6, and you have a cross. And if you look at the Torah and the Jewish religions, and also if you look at the top of all of the Trump towers, there's a black cube. But if you look at the Jewish religion, they wear a black cube on top of their head. The priests do anyways. And I'll go ahead and sell a little bit here. 500. I'll do 1,000. Close long. And it makes you wonder, what is going on there. And then there's also something about the Muslim faith as well, where it ties into the cube also. And the cube is the top of Saturn. This top of Saturn is a hexagon, but like a fourth dimension hexagon or cube or whatever is represented as a hexagon. I think if you take 2 cubes and you do that, then you draw the line between the points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's an octagon. Maybe it's an octagon on top of Saturn, or it's a hexagon. I'm not sure. But there's a lot of crazy stuff, and it's stuff that they don't want you to learn about. I mean, there's a reason why there's a basement under the Vatican. There's a hidden library, hidden archives. They made a whole movie about it with Nicolas Cage, right? It was called National Treasure. But yeah, so Like, yeah. I mean, you can kind of just brush it off and be like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. But, you know, at the same time, those types of people are the ones who don't actually like think. You know that 50%, I think it's 50% or more, greater than 50% of the people on the planet don't have an inner dialogue or inner monologue. Like they don't think into their brain. Like they don't have a conversation. I'm like, what? I can't get myself to shut up sometimes. So I'm just a bit surprised about that. But yeah, okay. Well, anywho, I don't want to keep this going for too long. But y'all have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.